I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, and your host for this special look at where was Barack Hussein Obama really born. Was it in Hawaii, as he claims, or was it in Kenya, as his paternal grandmother claims? Of course, this issue could be resolved very simply by President Obama producing his birth certificate. For some reason, he's refused. Instead, he's posted online a certificate of live birth, which does not in any way prove he was actually born in Hawaii. What is he hiding? On today's program, I have with me attorney Gary Creep, who's the executive director of the United States Justice Foundation. Gary has been on the front lines of trying to force the president to produce his official state of Hawaii birth certificate. In just a minute, you're going to meet Gary. But first, I want you to watch this very special message on how you can take action, make your voice heard on this matter. Where was President Obama born? Why does he refuse to produce his official state of Hawaii birth certificate? What's he hiding? Now your voice can be heard. You can help by going to your phone and calling 1-800-321-3247 to have your name added to a petition going to GOP leaders to force President Obama to obey the law. As a thank you for being part of this petition drive, you will receive the specially created Got a Birth Certificate bumper sticker. Also, you can help the United States Justice Foundation in their efforts to force President Obama to produce his birth certificate by making a gift of $30 that will enable us to send a fax on your behalf to all 50 state attorney generals and U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder, demanding they force President Obama to supply his official state of Hawaii birth certificate. Go to your phone now and call 1-800-321-3247. Don't sit back, do nothing, act now. Tell President Obama to prove where he was born. Welcome back to this special presentation. My guest today is United States Justice Foundation Executive Director, Attorney Gary Creep. Gary, it's good to have you with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, the Obama campaign has put on their website this certificate of live birth. Explain to the viewers today why this certificate of live birth that he's produced isn't acceptable.
Anyone within a year after the birth of a child, no matter where the child was born in any place in the world, could at that time have obtained a certificate from the state of Hawaii stating that it was the intention of the parents that the child would be a citizen of Hawaii at the time of birth, no matter where the child was born. So it's,
do you need any documentation to receive this certificate?
Apparently, no. Now, there is some belief by some that you had to submit a birth certificate.
Okay.
But other than that, none. We don't know where he was born. We don't even really know where he was born because although it says when he was born, there's nothing really to back it up. Of course, we do have this document he put up on his website, which we've been discussing, in which, by the way, has been examined by at least one expert that I'm aware of who wrote a 186-page document basically talking about how that document is a complete fake. And he goes through in extreme details, posted on townhall.com, explaining why the document's a fake.
Interesting. Where's the press been on this?
My belief, and people can differ, my belief is that the press created Mr. Obama to be president. The vast majority of the media is liberal controlled. The vast majority of the media is liberal. The vast majority of the media doesn't have the intestinal fortitude to admit when they're wrong. They're all a bunch of cowards. The only one who's had the guts so far on the national stage was recently when Rush Limbaugh made the joke about how God and Barack Obama are alike, and neither one has a birth certificate. The mainstream media just belittles anybody who brings it up, including me.
That's very troubling. I'm sure there are people watching this program today who have been totally in the dark on this because, again, the media has not talked about this at all.
The media is pretending that there's no issue here, there's nothing wrong here. The only way that the people of the United States are going to be heard, and one recent poll said 51% are aware of this issue, but the only way that people are really going to be heard on the issue, much except for a poll, is to take action.
Yes.
And they can take action by calling this 800 number and signing up for this and helping us to get these petitions to all of these state AGs, plus Attorney General Eric Holder, and demand that these gentlemen and ladies do their job. It's not an if, it's right. We want, because if laws are broken, it's incumbent upon these ladies and gentlemen of law enforcement to enforce the laws of their states and of the United States of America.
Folks, that's Gary Creep, Executive Director, United States Justice Foundation. Thank you for watching this very special presentation of Where Was President Obama Born? This is a legitimate issue. Don't let people tell you otherwise. If the man was not born in Hawaii as he claims, he's not legally the president. Thank you for tuning in.